Yesterday we completed with few identities, that were three identities, which was sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta, and the third one, that is 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. So now we will solve the let's recall. This question has more identities which we have studied in the earlier standards. So let's see. First is sine theta upon cos theta. So this one is sine theta upon cos theta is tan theta. The second one, sine theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. Cos theta is equal to sine 90 minus theta. So now here if you see in the second and the third one, it is just we are changing sine and cos. Once it is sine, that is equal to cos theta 90 minus theta, and here cos is equal to sine 90 minus theta. Next is tan theta into tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta. So these four identities we have studied in standard 9. This was just a recap. But we have to remember these identities as well, as they are important for us for right now to solve the sums. This is the third question of let's recall, that is complete the equation. This equation we have done because this was the identities. So we will fill up this. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is what? So I told you when we were doing the identities, it is sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So this is the answer for the third question, and we complete the third question as well. For the fourth question, first we need to learn the trigonometric table and then we will solve the fourth question. So as we have learned trigonometric ratios, trigonometric identities, now we will learn is trigonometric table. So trigonometric table is very easy. It has 5 degrees, that is 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. These are 5 angles that is given to us. Theta is given as either 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90, and these angles have some values. So here I have written 3, that is sine, cos, tan. Now we will find the values for 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. This is the sequence how we will go, how we are going to solve it, and this is the sequence how you have to learn it. You cannot shift any of them. So first is sine theta. Sine theta is 0 degrees 0. For 30 degrees half. For 45 degrees 1 upon root 2. For 60 degree it is root 3 upon 2. And for 90 degree it is 1. Now for cos it is the reverse of sine. So it becomes 1 root 3 upon 2, 1 upon root 2 and 1 upon 2, 0. It is the reverse. Here 90 degree is 1, here 0 degree is 1. Here root 3 upon 2 is 60 degree, and here 30 degrees root 3 upon 2. So it is just the reverse of the first one, that is the sine theta. Now tan theta is sine theta upon cos theta. So 0 upon 1 is 0. 1 upon 2 upon root 3 upon 2 is not, 2 gets cancelled, so it becomes 1 upon root 3. Then it is 1 upon root 2 upon 1 upon root 2, so it will be 1. Here it is root 3 upon 2, 1 upon 2, so it becomes root 3 upon 1. Here it is 1 upon 0, that is not defined. Now here for tan theta I have written as root 3 upon 1, but anything which has denominator as 1 can be written as the number itself. So it becomes root 3. Now you might have found it difficult to learn the values of these angles for sine theta. So I will show you a trick for that. So now I will show you the trick how we can find the values for these angles for sine theta. So 0 degree, 30 degree, 45, 60 and 90. We will write the numbers from 0 to 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we will divide these numbers by 4. Any number, when you divide 0 by any number in the denominator, it is 0 only. 1 upon 4 will remain as it is, as we cannot divide it further. 2 upon 4 can be written as 1 upon 2, and 3 upon 4 will remain as it is. 4 upon 4 is equal to 1. Now as we got 0, 1 upon 4, 1 upon 2, 3 upon 4 and 1. Now we will find its square root. So the square root for 0 is 0 itself. For 1 upon 4 it becomes 1. 4 is 2. 2 to the is 4. So 1 upon 2. 2 upon 4. We further divided it as 1 upon 2, that is half. Now for 2 the square root will be 1 upon root 2, because root 2 into root 2 is 2. So 1 upon root 2. 3 upon 4. So 3 will become root 3 and 4 will become 2. Because 3 is not a perfect square, so it will be root 3. Now 1 will remain as 1 only. So here these are the values of sine theta finally. 0, 1 upon 2, 1 upon root 2, 3 upon root 3 upon 2 and 1. So these values are the answers for all the angles. So this is the trick how you can remember the values for sine theta, and for cos theta it's just the reverse of sine theta, and tan theta is sine theta upon cos theta. So for the first three, that is sine, cos and tan, I showed you the trick how you can remember. Now we will learn the next three. Now we learned the first three, that was sine, cos and tan. Now we will learn the next three, that is cosec theta, sec theta and cot theta. If you notice, here I have written 1 upon sine theta, sec theta is equal to 1 upon cos theta and cot theta is equal to 1 upon tan theta. This is given in your textbook, but just for your information, we can find the values of cosec, sec and cot by this formula, that is 1 upon sine theta, 1 upon cos theta and 1 upon tan theta. Now cosec theta is 1 upon sine theta. To find the value for 0 degree, sine 0 degree was 0. So if we do 1 upon 0, we know any number which has denominator is 0 is not defined. So it becomes ND. ND is not defined. 30 degree, for sine it was half. So it becomes 1 upon 1 upon 2. 1 gets cancelled, it remains 2. So the value for cosec theta, that is 30 degree, is 2. Now the third one, that is 45 degree. We all know sine 45 degree is 1 upon root 2. So 1 upon root 2, 1 gets cancelled, it becomes root 2. So cosec 45 degree is root 2. Now 60 degree. So the value for sine 60 degree was root 3 upon 2. We will divide 1 upon root 3 upon 2. Now if you see the value for sine 60 degree is root 3 upon 2, as the formula says 1 upon sine theta, so 1 upon sine theta. Value of 60 degree was root 3 upon 2. There is nothing such over here which can be cancelled. So in this case what we do is we reciprocate the denominator. So here the denominator is root 3 upon 2. So we will reciprocate it and this 1 will not be written. So reciprocating means the numerator becomes the denominator and the denominator will be the numerator. So here the denominator is 2, which becomes the numerator, and root 3 is the numerator which will become the denominator. So the value becomes 2 upon root 3. Now cosec 90 degree, the value for sine 90 degree was 1. So 1 will be divided by 1, 1 upon 1 is nothing but 1. So here we got the values for cosec theta, that is 0 degree is not defined, 30 degree is 2, 45 degree is root 2, 60 degree is 2 upon root 3 and 90 degree will be 1. So now we will find the value of sec theta. The formula that we can use to find sec theta is 1 upon cos theta. Now we will find the values for sec theta. The formula that we can use over here is 1 upon cos theta. I will tell you one more way how we can find it. First we will find it by this formula, that is 1 upon cos theta. The value for cos theta, cos 0 degree is 1. We will divide 1 upon 1. So it becomes 1 upon 1 is 1. So the value for sec 0 degree becomes 1. The value for cos 30 degree is root 3 upon 2. So we will put 1 upon root 3 upon 2. We all know that this cannot be cancelled, so we will just reciprocate root 3 upon 2, which will become 2 upon root 3. So this will become 2 upon root 3. The value for cos 45 degree is 1 upon root 2. When we put it with the formula, it becomes 1 upon root 2. 1 gets cancelled, it becomes root 2. The value for sec 60 the value for cos 60 degree is 1 upon 2. When we put it in the formula, it becomes 1 upon 2. 1 gets cancelled, it becomes 2. The value for cos 90 degree is 0. When we put it by 1 upon 0. Whenever the denominator is 0, it is not defined. So we will write it as ND, that is not defined. Now the second method how you can find sec theta is just writing cos theta into reverse. I'll show you how. 1 is over here. Here it is also 1. So this is just the reverse of it. This over here, this one exactly here, this over here, and not defined in the last. So this is how you can put it in the reverse system and find sec theta. This is the second method. Second method is more easier than the first one because you don't have to simplify it that much. So now we will find the value for cot theta, that is 1 upon tan theta. Now we will find the value for cot. So tan 0 degree is 0. We will divide it by 1, so it will become 1 upon 0. It becomes not defined because when the denominator is 0, it is not defined. So we have written it as ND. The value for tan 30 degree is 1 upon root 3. 1 upon root 3. 1 gets cancelled, it becomes root 3. Here the value for tan 45 degree is 1 upon 1. 1 upon 1 is always 1, so 1. Here it is root 3, 1 upon root 3, so it will become 1 upon root 3. Here it is 1 upon 0, that is not defined, but when we divide it by 1, it will be 1 upon 0. 1 gets cancelled, 0 remains, so the answer is 0. This is how we found the value for cot theta. Here we have completed with the trigonometric table. It is very important for you to learn this table as you have to put down these values when you solve the proofs and when you solve the sums. Now we will solve the question number 4 from Let's Recall, which is write the values of the following trigonometric ratios. Just now we completed with the 6 trigonometric ratios, that was of sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec and cot. So here it is given sine 30 degree. So sine 30 degree is 1 upon 2, that is half. Now next is cos 30 degree. Cos 30 degree is root 3 upon 2. Next is tan 30 degree. Tan 30 degree will be 1 upon root 3. Okay, so these were the first 3 sums. Now next, that is sine 60 degree. Degree is root 3 upon 2. Next, cos 45 degree. Cos 45 degree is 1 upon root 2. The last one, that is tan 45 degree is 1 upon 1, which is equal to 1. So here we finish with all our identities, ratios and the trigonometric table. Today we learned 2 methods how we can solve the sums, that is the first 3 sums. There are 2 methods how we can solve the first 3 sums. So we will do that tomorrow.